counting down to first pitch this afternoon in Cleveland. It's the Yankees and the Indians. Next. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Independence Day action as we've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Eastern Division leading New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining series to watch so far. Crowds, they have been very energetic, and I think we're looking at another good ball game here in the finale.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Everett Cabrera will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Second baseman, Everett Cabrera.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Jacoby Ellsbury will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
First pitch coming. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So he's able to bounce back here following the leadoff home run. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. David Rosario will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And over the scoreboard, home run. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
The 1-1 home. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Brian McCann will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. This is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. They'll match up against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Michael Pineda. A look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Will Venable will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off with a try, center fielder, Will Venable.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Standing in now, Carlos Sanchez. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup, setting the table.
Monty Chisenhall will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Gary Sanchez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into a shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
Michael Brantley will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the pitch. And he struck him out.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. A dozen home runs and 31 RBIs. And the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single. Todd Frazier will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And here's the first pitch. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. And that is off the wall.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games, and he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
Into the box, Everett Cabrera, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And he's got himself a base hit. And he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on the way. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as this is on the ground softly down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
And this will be fouled away. He's set, now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. Thomas Wazuko will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The pitch. And there's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Stepping in now, Delman DeMaria. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. A dozen home runs and 32 driven in. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Victor Rocha.
Victor Rocha will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail here 4-0. Brian McCann is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Designated hitter, Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And now just look at all 3 of these pitches here on show track. First one, not a strike. Not a strike, and not a strike either. Now, that's no question that it could be 3-0 right now, but instead, he's headed back to the pine.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder,
Michael Brantley will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Again, same thing. You just got to love the approach of these guys. These hitters are staying on the baseball and going the other way, and he hits this ball a ton. And I think he can't believe that this one didn't get out of here like some of the others did.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now for Brantley, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. Pause, now the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Grady Sizemore will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
On to first is Cabrera, and that's the first out. Greg Garcia will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent both the hit and the run call, but he didn't quite get all of it. Probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Todd Frazier will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
As we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
Everett Cabrera will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Will Venable will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Now here it comes. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. From the stretch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's ready now. The pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Into the box, Thomas Wazuko. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's ready, now the pitch. Chopper, foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Indians leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. David Rosario will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Rosario.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Di Maria is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Paul Goldschmidt will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, in his last start, these ground balls were finding gloves. But baseball, it can be a fickle game sometimes, and the breaks are definitely not going his way this time around.
First pitch to him. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's set, now the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann, number 22 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. Well, the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them, most recently in 2007. The 2-0. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. The 2-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. And a good at-bat there, as that in fact stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Daniel Hudson is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Brantley will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. He goes the other way, as this is hit well out toward deep left field. DeMaria is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Gregorius.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Progressive Field, and it's all New York, 6-0 Yanks. Delman DeMaria will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Victor Rocha will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there, as this is bounced foul. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leader. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Brady Sizemore will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a shot towards second.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Greg Garcia will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. Ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Here comes the 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Todd Frazier will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Now the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. Digging for second goes Frazier. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Into the box now, Everett Cabrera. Now this ball's looped out past the mound. This may be a tough play. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
What a great way to start the inning. They want to keep putting on the pressure. This puts runners on the corners now with nobody out, and they've got a good chance to add on to this lead and maybe even put this one away.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now Hudson throws over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is, catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
David Rosario will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
The 1-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 now from Hudson. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Now a swing and a ground ball. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Well, this hasn't been the smoothest inning ever, so he just needed to get it out somehow. And I think he'll take it right here on that ground ball.
Brian McCann will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded, foul. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 10 and the Indians nothing. Roberto Perez will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Nope. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Will Venable will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Again, a 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swinging a hard liner to short. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
I'll tell you what, as a starting pitcher, life is good when you're getting plays like this one behind you. He lays out and pulls this one in, and I can tell you that makes any starter's job a whole lot easier when you get this kind of defensive support.
Stepping in now, Carlos Sanchez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Michael Brantley will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First offering on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field. But folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Todd Frazier will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Thomas Wazuko will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Everett Cabrera will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Everett Cabrera.
First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, David Rosario.
David Rosario will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch to him. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 11-0. Victor Rocha will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact. Get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Brady Sizemore will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Greg Garcia will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this one 11-0. Brian McCann will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Designated hitter, Brian McCann.
First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitch on the way. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
And the pitch. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 11-0. Roberto Perez will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Hit hard back up the middle, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Will Venable will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Carlos Sanchez will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
First pitch coming. And they start him out away with a cold strike. A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
From the stretch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Thomas Wazuko will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. The throw home, and the runner is in from second.
Well, I guess the shutout just wasn't meant to be. He made it 8 2/3 of the way home, but he finally gives up a run here in the ninth, and now he just needs to put his focus on getting out of here with the complete game victory.
Delman DeMaria will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up on. Hold that thought as this ball gets down for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and the runner will score from second.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Victor Rocha will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Now here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And there's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 11-2. So long from Cleveland.
Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field to RTA's walkway to Gateway.